Hey, what's up? This is Colin Munroe, sitting here in beautiful New York City, and just getting ready for my show at SOB's with the Kick Drums and Friends, 29th of July, 2009. I guess the kind of music that I make sort of blurs a few lines. The way I see it is actually not that sort of different than what's going on in a lot of people's music tastes these days. I've certainly been embraced by the hip-hop and the urban scene, which again I'm truly grateful for, and I guess is kind of a running theme with me, because from the beginning of my career, just starting out, it's always been that community that took a chance on me first. Don't know why, it's just how it's worked out. Working with Novel is interesting, and well, it's interesting because we're very much the same type of artist, in the sense that we have blurred a lot of lines. We both produce most of what we do. We're both very hands-on, and we like to handle everything ourselves. So I think whenever you collaborate with someone like that, you know, you got to figure it out first, and then when you figure it out, all right, it works and it clicks perfectly. Well, working with Black Milk is actually surprisingly easy, considering we're from two different worlds, and somehow we speak the same common musical language. And I really look forward to doing more with him, just because I feel like we haven't gotten to the bottom of what we could do together yet as a collaborative team. The stage setup has altered a little bit, just for my sanity, because playing drums and singing at the same time is not the easiest thing in the world for your cardiovascular system. And your brain and all that, but also because it kind of inhibits you. It keeps you from being able to move around and connect with people, and that's an important part of doing a show. So ideally I'd like to do both, a little bit where I play drums and, you know, showcase that side of things. The process for me is varied in terms of like whether you start with a lyrical idea first or a melody idea first. Lately I've been getting lyrical ideas first, which never used to happen for me. But whether it's lyric or melody first, or track first, or a sound that just inspires something, whenever I go in, it's always World War III for me. Like every time I go to sit down a song, it's like I stake my entire worth as a human being on trying to come up with something cool. And you know, I think a lot of artists feel that way. You're proving yourself with everything you do. The album title, Don't Think Less of Me, kind of applies to a collection of a few different bunches of music. I suppose it was initially done last year. Then after I did the mixtape, I decided I want to sort of readdress the whole album. Opened it back up, scrapped 95% of the material, kept 2 songs, and reproduced even those 2, and then wrote a bunch of new material. I just felt like I needed to top myself. I feel like I did a pretty good job with the mixtape, but I could do better. There's this new generation that's, you know, grown up with the digital, grown up with you know, the playlist and not the CD, and everyone sort of goes so busy thinking about the ramifications of that on selling music and how it's damaged the industry, that they forgot to think about how that would influence the music makers of the next generation and what the music would be like. And I think we're starting to see that. Hey, this is Colin Munroe, once again in beautiful New York City. Much love and thank you to Time Out New York.